Hello, ladies, and welcome to Sister Friends Coffee, Tea, and Chat podcast. Every lady knows that there is nothing like a chat with a sister friend that will inspire the rest of your day. So get your coffee or your tea, pull up a chair, phone your bestie, and tell them Sister Friends Coffee, Tea, and Chat podcast is on the air. Now, welcome your host, our sister friend, Teresa Houston.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the podcast. If this is the first time you're joining with us, I just want to give a special shout out. If you're my new sister friend, drop me an email and let me know you caught us on the air and you just want me to know that you are now a part of my sister friend community. I appreciate every one of you who's taken time today to join in. I do not take for granted that you stopped by just to sit and chat a while. So I hope you have your tea or your coffee because today we are talking about apologizing. Now, somebody called me on the carpet, y'all. I want y'all to know somebody called a sister on the carpet and said, "You just don't apologize enough." Ooh, I felt that thing. I felt that thing deep, y'all. I got inspired. I couldn't believe somebody would accuse moi of not apologizing. And so as I spent time in reflection, I found that handing out a few apologies is really long overdue. Somebody might have been telling a sister what she needed to hear after the strong accusation. I thought, I'm going to get my apologies out there. I'm going to get them live. I'm going to get them on the air. I'm going to get them on the podcast. I got it on the blog. I'm apologizing. I want the world to know that it is officially on the record for everyone to see. I just wish somebody would have told a sister that apologizing is good for the soul and a necessity for clarity and perspective. So, as many of us are hiding behind what may appear to be good intentions, eventually there is occasions that we have to set a record or two straight. So today, I am shouting from the rooftops, I apologize. Oh, I believe my sisters are going to get some apologies out there after they finish this, honey, because this is Apology Podcast. Yes, me. I apologize. I apologize. I'm here to admit that I stretched some truths and I flat out told some lies. But probably the biggest lies I've ever told was lying by omission. I did a disservice to some people, y'all. Yep, I did. I did disservice to some family members, some friends, and some other people that I'll just call acquaintances. But today, I want them all to know I truly, from the bottom of my tippy toe, I apologize. See, there were times that I said nothing, which only encouraged continuous bad behavior. So, me not saying anything allowed you to be ignorant and stay ignorant. And so today, I apologize. I also encouraged you to lie. You know who you are. I encourage you to lie and be deceitful in your ways, in your actions, and your deeds. Think about it. How many times did I say you were right? When the fact is, you and I both knew you were wrong. You were undeniably, unmistakably, and emphatically wrong. I saw you do things and say things that should have never been done and never been said. Maybe I should have said something at the time, or maybe I just didn't say enough. But co-signing a lie dishonors the people around you that believe the lie. And believe the lie as a truth. I encourage you to lie. The lie about who you are and who you pretend to be. The lies that enable you to fool your family, your friends, your associates, while dishonoring your own family name and most importantly, yourself. I really thought letting a little lie go by would help lift your self-esteem. It didn't. I thought it would give you a sense of pride. It didn't. I thought you would feel big, 10 feet tall even, give you a little hope, encouragement, courage, tenacity. It didn't. I lied. And lying to you and about you made you into a lie. I even created a version of you I shared with the world. The you I liked so much better than the you are. I must be honest and say that I actually did grow to love the lie I made up about you. I mean, it was better than the you actually are. But today, I apologize. I apologize for patting you on the back and giving you high fives and thumbs up and financial and emotional support that only proved to facilitate your negligence in the lives of people who really cared about you, people who loved you. Oh yes, today I apologize. I apologize for the many times I misused the word okay. Too numerous to count every it's okay, I'm okay, you're okay, they're okay, we're okay, life's okay, and that aching in my gut that would not go away was also okay, knowing that there was often some disregard for someone else's feelings that would be sacrificed, even when those feelings were my own. Oh yes, dear, today, my sister friends, I apologize. See, none of it in any shape or form was ever okay. I have to apologize particularly for not saying anything much sooner. My attempt at not wanting to hurt your feelings, your ego, your pride has hurt for much too long and way too deep. So today, I apologize. I apologize because some don't know the truth of who you are because I've painted a picture of you that looks so much better, and it's a lie. It's grand, it's flawless, it's perfection, honey. The picture I've painted, it's beautiful, it's awe-inspiring, it's exquisite, and it's captivating. But we know the truth. The picture I painted is not a depiction of who you are at all. It is a lie. I took that picture down and uncovered there was nothing behind it but the nail, boo-boo. And just like that picture, I have covered up so many other things. Some things should have never been covered because behind those coverings was my victory dance leading me out of a whole lot of mess and straight into purpose ministry. I covered up the scars of our relationship. But scars should never be covered. Some scars won't heal until they are exposed. Therefore, scars must be exposed so that healing can finally occur. I covered up the pain from our relationship. But pain should never be covered. Pain is a signal to alert the brain that something is wrong. Covering it potentially subjects the body to even more pain unnecessarily. Pain has to be healed. Yeah, I covered the depression caused by our relationship, but depression should never be covered. It's the silence and secrets in the seat of one's soul that can move someone instantly too close to life's edge. Depression must be healed. I covered the shame of our relationship, but shame should never be covered when the excitement and awesomeness that I used to share about our relationship turns into something that I find too uncomfortable to share with any living soul. I must resist the urge to bury it all in shame so that foolery gets a win. Shame is simply the lie the enemy whispers in our ear, but the sharing of that shame becomes a testimony that is going to help someone else to be free. We all must be able to hold our head up high. Shame has to be healed. Yes, I covered the heartache of our relationship, but heartache should never be covered. Heartache has to be life's hardest way to learn a lesson, but the learning undoubtedly helps us as we enter the next season of our life. Heartache should be surrendered to the lessons life is trying to teach us. Heartache has to be healed. When I think about all that I covered up, it becomes important that I make the biggest apology to myself. Yes, I said it, myself. More of us owe this apology. What self has encountered and endured for the sake of relationships not worthy of what they took in relation to what they gave. I look self in the mirror today and I say, I am sorry. I should have thought of you when self-esteem got low, when tears were many, when pain was more than one should ever bear, when character was tarnished, when screams turned silent and hope turned to despair. I should have rescued you. You deserve better self. I am sorry. I apologize that I got so accustomed to lying that all these lies felt like truth. I've learned in my reflection that the worst lie that is ever told is the one you tell yourself. But no more. Today I'm setting the record straight. Just because you know my name doesn't make us friends. Just because you knew me doesn't mean you know me. Just because we share the same blood doesn't make us family. Just because you're over it don't mean it's okay. One apology doesn't fix years of broken promises. Just because I haven't said anything doesn't mean I'm not tracking what you owe me. Just because I got emotional doesn't mean my point wasn't right. Just because I walked away doesn't mean you won. Just because you got away doesn't mean you'll get away. And just because I'm smiling doesn't mean I'm not still healing. Just because I let it go doesn't mean I'm not in remembrance. And just because I forgive it all, don't ever think I will forget it. The only thing I know for sure is that after today, I won't have to apologize for any of this ever again. And if you didn't know apologizing was fuel for your soul, my sister friend, now you absolutely know. This is my wisdom for the day. Get your apology out there. I hope it blesses you, and I hope you bless somebody else you know. Don't forget to share our podcast. Join us next time on Sister Friends, Coffee, Tea, and Chat podcast. My friends call me T, and I want you to know, if words were hugs, you would be feeling one right now. Be blessed, sisters, and never miss an opportunity to uplift another sister.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Sister Friends Coffee, Tea, and Chat podcast with your host, Sister Friend Teresa Houston. If you like our show, please encourage another sister friend and share our podcast link. Want to know more about our host? Check out www.teresahouston.com. We absolutely love hearing from our sister friends. Feel free to email us at sisterfriendschat@yahoo.com. Until next time, be blessed, sisters.